Breaking news coming in at the top of the bulletin, where there has been a major train collision in Tamil Nadu. The Chennai Darbhanga passenger train collided with a goods train in the Thiruvallur district. The collision took place in the Kavarai Pettai area in Thiruvallur. 12 to 13 coaches derailed as the passenger train rammed into a goods train at about 90 to 100 kilometers per hour. The parcel van caught fire, which was doused by the fire brigade. No casualties have been reported, so some fortunate news coming in from Tamil Nadu, but some injuries have been reported. All the injured have been moved to a nearby hospital for medical treatment, as well as other hospitals in the area. Also, what we are learning is that doctors, ambulances, medical and rescue teams are at the site. Train movement currently has been closed along this line. That is the big piece of news that's coming in. To get more details about the situation on the ground, given the fact that several teams have been deployed for rescue and relief operations, I'm joined by my colleague Purnima Murli on the broadcast. Purnima, get us the latest.
Well, sources say that at least 19 people have been injured after the train collided with a stationary goods train near Gumuripunni, which is about 1 hour from Chennai. And currently 13 coaches have been derailed. Southern Railways also said that the accident took place at around 8:28 p.m. when the express train, which was running at a speed of at least 75 kilometers per hour, when that train collided with another train. So that is when the accident took place. 19 injured so far, no casualties. 13 coaches have been derailed. These are the official information that the Southern Railways has released so far.
19 people have been reported injured. I'm also joined by my colleague Akash to get the latest from the Railway Ministry in the wake of this another accident which has come to light. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, this comes after a string of several such accidents taking place. And now what we are learning is that this passenger train rammed into a goods train, a stationary goods train, which led to this entire disaster. Those are the visuals on your screen. Now what we are learning is that those flames have been doused by the fire brigade on the ground. I'm joined by my colleague Akash, who's getting us the latest details. So Akash, a huge tragedy seems to have been averted as well. No casualties have been reported. As Purnima is pointing out, 19 people have been injured. But in your opinion, are the searches still continuing? Could there be any casualties in the wreckage of those 12 to 13 bogies that have derailed?
No. So Aishman, rail officials are telling us that 95% of the passengers have been taken out, and this was indeed an accident where two trains collided. In fact, it was a rear collision where the passenger train rammed into the freight train. But given the fact that train had LHB coaches, so we don't have any sort of deaths. And in fact, the injuries of that intensity or level. As of now, Railways, is actually preparing for alternate arrangements for those who have been stranded because of the kind of accident that has happened. Also, as far as, the coaches are concerned, so we are learning that 12 to 13 coaches have been derailed, and Railways is trying to restore the particular section because traffic is impacted. As of now, trains have been regulated from the particular section where, up and down train movement is impacted. So Railways is working on the restoration part. Injured people have been shifted to the hospital, and thankfully we have no deaths in this particular case.
At the same time, take us through how this entire incident unfolded. As we are learning is that the passenger train was on the move and the goods train was stationary, and it hit it at about 90 to 100 kilometers per hour. So far, given the investigation that has taken place with the basic details which are coming in for now, how did this entire accident take place? What more can you get for us on that front?
Right. So, Aikman, you see, as far as our sources are concerned, so they are telling us that this train was moving on the main line. So, main line is the train. Main line is basically the line from where your normal traffic passes through in railways. Main line is one line where a train, when given a green signal, goes to the destination. In this particular case, a green signal was given to this train, and when the train crossed that particular, signal, and when it was following the speed restriction that was imposed on that particular section, as far as the statement that has come from Loco Pilot, So the train, entered in the loop line, and they felt some jerk sort of thing. And then they got to know that the train has actually collided with the freight train that was standing in the loop line. How, the train went into the loop line and under what circumstances the accident happened, it's a matter of investigation. We are learning that our joint note will be prepared by the senior section officers and we'll get to know the cause.